Every time you pull your Dodge or Ram into a dealership service bay, you are walking into a business model that is specifically designed to extract the maximum amount of money from your visit while giving you the minimum amount of information you need to make an informed decision. That is not an accusation. That is how franchise dealership service departments are structured and have been structured for decades. The service advisor sitting across the desk from you is not a mechanic. He is a salesperson working on commission whose income increases every time he adds a line to your repair order. The technician in the bay may be competent or may be the least experienced person in the shop because your routine service visit doesn't warrant the senior tech. And the pricing on every single item on that service menu was set to maximize margin, not to reflect what the work actually costs to perform. I'm going through the dealer practices that are costing Dodge and Ram owners the most money right now. From the routine overcharges you're absorbing on every visit to the single biggest scam dealers run on Charger, Challenger, Ram 1500, and Cummins owners that most people don't discover until it's already cost them thousands. Stay until the end, because number one on this list is the one that damages owners the most, and the one dealers are counting on you never finding out about. Starting with the smaller overcharges that add up faster than most owners realize. Number 10. The dealer air filter upsell. At virtually every service visit for every Dodge and Ram platform, the service advisor will come back to the waiting room with a dirty engine air filter and tell you it needs replacement. The filter they show you may genuinely be dirty. The price they quote you for the replacement is not genuine. Dealer air filter replacement on a Ram 1500 runs $45 to $85 in labor and parts combined at most dealerships. The filter itself costs $15 to $25 at any auto parts store and takes 60 seconds to replace with 0 tools on every Ram and Charger and Challenger application. Pull the housing clips, swap the filter, close the clips. That is the entire procedure. The dealer is charging you $30 to $60 in labor for a 60-second job using a filter that costs the same amount at the parts store. Buy a quality filter from K&N or the OEM equivalent at your parts store and replace it yourself every 15,000 to 20,000 miles. Never pay a dealer to do this again. Number 9. Fuel system cleaning services on the 5.7 Hemi and the 6.7 Cummins. This is one of the most consistently oversold services in any Dodge or Ram dealership service department, and the version dealers perform rarely delivers the benefit they charge for. The standard dealer fuel system cleaning involves adding a chemical cleaner to the fuel tank and running the engine, a procedure that costs $150 to $250 at most dealers and produces minimal cleaning benefit on a modern direct injection or high-pressure common rail system, where the real carbon deposits and injector fouling require significantly more aggressive treatment to address. On the 5.7 Hemi with direct injection, the intake valve carbon buildup that genuinely affects performance requires either walnut blasting at $400 to $600 or consistent use of a quality top-tier gasoline with proper detergent additive levels. On the 6.7 Cummins injector cleanliness is maintained by fuel filter changes at the correct interval and quality diesel fuel, not a $200 dealer service center treatment. Add a bottle of Chevron Techron concentrate to your fuel tank every 10,000 miles on the Hemi, and change your Cummins fuel filter at 10,000-mile intervals. Total annual cost under $50. Dealer fuel system service annually, $150 to $250 for a procedure that doesn't address the actual problem. Number 8. Coolant flushes performed with the wrong fluid. This one crosses the line from overcharge into active damage, and it happens at Dodge and Ram dealerships with enough regularity that every owner of these vehicles needs to know about it before authorizing any cooling system service. Dodge and Ram vehicles require specific coolant chemistry. The 5.7 and 6.4 Hemi applications use OAT organic acid technology coolant, and the 6.7 Cummins requires the same specification. The reason is not arbitrary, Donan. The cooling systems in these engines contain aluminum components, specific rubber seal compounds, and dissimilar metal combinations that require the correct inhibitor chemistry to remain protected against galvanic corrosion. Some dealership service departments perform coolant flushes using a universal or conventional coolant that does not meet the OAT specification because it is cheaper and easier to stock one product for multiple applications. The result is a cooling system running on coolant that is actively corroding the components it was supposed to protect. Water pump seal deterioration, heater core deposits, radiator internal corrosion, none of which presents as an immediate failure, all of which shortens component life in ways that show up as expensive repairs 30,000 to 50,000 miles later. Before authorizing any coolant service at a dealer, ask specifically what coolant product they are using, and verify it meets the OAT specification for your vehicle. If they cannot answer that question, immediately take the vehicle elsewhere. Number 7. Differential and transfer case fluid service priced at dealer rates when independent shops perform the identical service for a fraction of the cost. On a Ram 1500 with 4-wheel drive, the dealer differential and transfer case fluid service runs $180 to $280 depending on the location. An independent shop performs the identical service: drain, inspect, refill with the correct fluid specification for $80 to $140. The fluid is the same. The procedure is identical. The difference is pure margin. On a Ram 2500 or 3500 with the 6.7 Cummins, the dealer charges $220 to $350 for front and rear differential plus transfer case service. An independent shop charges $120 to $180 for the same work. Over the life of the vehicle, if you follow the correct 30,000-mile service interval on these components, the savings from using a quality independent shop instead of the dealer for this specific service runs $400 to $600 across 150,000 miles. This is not a service that requires dealer-specific equipment or dealer-specific knowledge. Any competent independent shop does it correctly every time. Number 6. Brake fluid service upsell timing. Dealers push brake fluid flushes on a mileage basis because mileage is what they can see on the service history. The correct basis for brake fluid service is moisture content, not mileage. Here's the catch: a Charger or Challenger used for spirited driving in a humid climate can have brake fluid moisture content above the safe threshold in under 2 years regardless of mileage. A Ram 1500 used primarily for highway driving in a dry climate might have acceptable moisture levels at 3 years. The dealer charging $120 for a brake fluid flush at every 30,000-mile service visit regardless of actual fluid condition is either performing the service when it isn't needed or skipping it when it is, neither of which represents the correct approach. Buy a $15 brake fluid moisture test strip kit. Test your fluid annually. If moisture content exceeds 3%, flush immediately regardless of mileage. If it's below 3%, defer the service and test again in 6 months. Never pay for a brake fluid flush you didn't verify was necessary. Number 5. Tire rotation pricing at dealer rates. Tire rotation on any Dodge or Ram platform at a dealership service department runs $35 to $60 per visit. Every national tire chain, including Discount Tire and Firestone, performs the identical service for free if you purchase tires there, or for $20 to $25 otherwise. Every oil change shop, including Jiffy Lube and Valvoline, includes tire rotation with their full service oil change packages. The procedure is 4 lug nuts per wheel: lift, swap positions, torque to spec, lower. There is no dealer-specific knowledge or equipment required. If you are paying dealer rates for tire rotation on your Ram 1500, Charger, or Challenger, at every service visit you are spending $70 to $120 per year, more than necessary for a service that is widely available at a fraction of the cost, or free with services you're already paying for elsewhere. Number 4. Multi-point inspection fees disguised as diagnostic charges. Every dealer service visit includes a complimentary multi-point inspection, checking fluid levels, tire condition, belt condition, brake pad thickness. This inspection is complimentary because it is a selling tool, not a service. The service advisor uses the results of the inspection to generate additional repair recommendations. Some legitimate, many not. The problem occurs when a dealer charges a separate diagnostic fee on top of the multi-point inspection for identifying a condition that the inspection already found. A check engine light diagnosis on a Ram 1500 or Charger at a dealer starts at $150. An OBD2 code reader from any auto parts store reads the identical fault codes for a one-time cost of $30 to $75. For any warning light that doesn't represent an immediate safety concern, read the codes yourself before authorizing a dealer diagnostic. You walk in knowing what your vehicle logged. The dealer cannot charge you to tell you information you already have. Number 3. Service intervals pushed shorter than necessary to generate more service revenue. Dodge and Ram dealers regularly recommend oil changes at 3,500 to 5,000 mile intervals for vehicles equipped with engines that operate correctly on full synthetic at 5,000 to 7,500 miles under normal driving conditions. The 5.7 Hemi on full synthetic 5W20 from Mobil 1, or AmSoil operates correctly at 5,000 mile intervals under normal driving conditions. The 6.7 Cummins on full synthetic diesel engine oil operates correctly at 7,500 miles under normal highway driving. Shortening those intervals generates an additional oil change service at $80 to $140 dealer pricing every cycle. Over 150,000 miles, the difference between a 5,000-mile interval and a 3,500-mile interval. The dealer recommends is 4 to 5 additional oil changes. At dealer pricing that is $320 to $700 in services you didn't need. Follow the manufacturer's specification for your specific engine and driving conditions. Not the dealer's recommendation, not the sticker on the windshield. The actual specification for your engine with the actual oil you are running. Number 2. Aftermarket parts billed at OEM prices. This practice is widespread across dealership service departments and almost impossible to detect without asking specifically. When a dealer orders parts for your repair, they have access to both genuine Mopar OEM parts and a network of aftermarket supplier parts. The parts are not identical. The Mopar OEM brake pad for a Ram 1500 is manufactured to the same specification as the original equipment. The aftermarket brake pad sourced from a supplier the dealer uses to improve margin may meet minimum requirements but does not match the OEM specification for wear characteristics, noise levels, or thermal performance. The dealer charges you the OEM price regardless of what they installed. On brake jobs, suspension components, and sealing gaskets, this substitution is most common and most consequential. Before authorizing any parts replacement at a dealer, ask specifically whether the parts being installed are genuine Mopar OEM components, and ask to see the part packaging when the job is complete. If the answer is vague or the packaging disappears before you can inspect it, take note. You are entitled to know exactly what was installed on your vehicle. Number 1. The warranty denial based on aftermarket parts or independent service history. This is the single most damaging practice dealers run on Dodge and Ram owners, and the one that costs the most money because it doesn't show up as a line on a service invoice. It shows up as a warranty claim denied at the worst possible moment. Here is exactly how it works. Your Ram 1500 is under the 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. The Hemi starts ticking at 67,000 miles. Classic early-stage lifter wear on exactly the kind of failure the powertrain warranty was designed to cover. You bring it to the dealer. The service advisor pulls your service history and notes that your last 3 oil changes were performed at an independent shop rather than the dealership. He notes that you installed an aftermarket cold air intake 6 months ago. He submits the warranty claim with a notation that service was not performed at an authorized facility and that aftermarket modifications may have contributed to the failure. The warranty claim is denied. You are looking at a $2,200 repair bill on a vehicle that is still under warranty. Here is what every Dodge and Ram owner needs to know about this practice. The Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act makes it illegal for a manufacturer or dealer to deny a warranty claim solely because service was performed at an independent shop or because aftermarket parts were installed, unless the dealer can prove that the specific aftermarket part or independent service directly caused the specific failure. An aftermarket cold air intake does not cause Hemi lifter wear. Independent oil changes using the correct specification oil do not void powertrain coverage. The dealer cannot legally deny your claim on those grounds alone. What they can do is make the process difficult enough that most owners give up and pay the repair bill rather than pursue the claim. Do not give up. Document every oil change with receipts showing the correct oil specification was used regardless of where the service was performed. Keep every receipt from every independent shop visit. If a warranty claim is denied based on service history or aftermarket parts, request the denial in writing, and specifically request that the dealer identify in writing the causal relationship between the modification or independent service and the specific failure. Most dealers back down immediately when that specific request is made because they cannot establish the causal relationship the law requires. The ones that don't back down are the ones worth filing a complaint with the NHTSA and your state attorney general's Consumer Protection Division over. Your warranty is a legal contract. Dealers cannot void it without meeting the legal standard the Magnuson-Moss Act requires. Know that standard before you walk into the service department, and you will never pay a warranty repair bill you aren't legally obligated to pay. Here is what all 10 of these practices have in common. They work because most Dodge and Ram owners don't know enough about their vehicles or their legal rights to push back. The dealer's business model depends on that information gap remaining intact. Every item on this list closes a piece of that gap. Keep your service records. Use quality independent shops for routine maintenance. Know your warranty rights. And never authorize a repair at a dealer without understanding exactly what they are charging you for and exactly what your alternatives are. Your Dodge or Ram was built to last. The dealer's service department is not always the reason it does.